Freedom Trail itineraries for families. Are you going on a self-guided Boston Freedom Trail tour? Wondering where to start? The Freedom Trail is 2.5 miles long. It is marked by a red line or red brick on the sidewalk. It's really easy to go on a self-guided tour of the Freedom Trail because you just have to follow the red line, and it will take you to all 16 historical sites. Just know that the Freedom Trail is a walking tour. It's almost impossible to try to drive the Freedom Trail since the roads are narrow and parking can be difficult. Today, I will go over 4 Freedom Trail itineraries for you to try. Depending on how much time you have and the age of your kids, you can spend 15 minutes on the Freedom Trail or all day walking the Freedom Trail. Itinerary number 1. 15 minutes on the Freedom Trail. If you have little kids under 10 years old, 15 minutes on the Freedom Trail might be a good option for you. Or if it's a particularly hot day and you're walking the Freedom Trail, this can also be a good option for you. Or if you are short on time and you're in Boston for just a day, a 15-minute walk on the Freedom Trail might be perfect for you. I recommend starting at Faneuil Hall and ending your walk at Paul Revere's house. Along the way, you will pass by the New England Holocaust Memorial, the charming narrow 17th century alleyways, the farmers market at Haymarket, and the Italian restaurants at North End. If you have time, go visit Paul Revere's house. Then you can take a break and sit down for lunch at one of the Italian restaurants in the North End. Or you can leisurely walk back to Faneuil Hall and grab a bite at Quincy Market. You can also take a free tour of Faneuil Hall and Quincy Market. Itinerary number 2. 1 hour on the Freedom Trail. If you have older kids, ages 10 to 12 years old, you may want to try a 1-hour tour of the Freedom Trail. This is also a good option for you if you don't have all day to tour the Freedom Trail. I recommend starting at Boston Common and ending your walk at Faneuil Hall. Along the way, you will pass by the Granary Burial Ground, King's Chapel, Old South Meeting House, and Old State House. Don't forget to look for the Boston Massacre's marker near the Old State House. Of course, you can make this walk longer if you linger and visit 1 or 2 of the sites. Itinerary number 3. All day on the Freedom Trail. If you have teens and you have time to explore the Freedom Trail, you may want to spend all day walking the Freedom Trail. I recommend starting at Boston Common and ending your walk at Charlestown. Along the way, you will pass by the Granary Burial Ground, King's Chapel, Old South Meeting House, and Old State House, where the Boston Massacre marker is at. Stop for lunch at Faneuil Hall, then continue on towards North End to Paul Revere's house, Old North Church, and Copp's Hill Burial Ground. Cross the bridge over the Charles River to Charleston. It's a 12-minute walk from Copp's Hill to City Square in Charleston. From the City Square, you turn right to head over to Charleston Navy Yard to see the USS Constitution. However, be prepared to wait in line to see the USS Constitution. After that, you can head to Bunker Hill. Once you have done this walk, you will have walked the entire Boston Freedom Trail. Itinerary number 4. 2 days on Boston Freedom Trail. If you think 1 day walking the Freedom Trail is too rushed, since you want to spend time exploring and visiting sites along the way, I suggest you break this walk up into 2 days. On the first day, I recommend spending it exploring the Boston sites and leaving the Charleston part of the Freedom Trail for the next day. Start at Boston Common, and along the way you'll pass by the Granary Burial Ground, King's Chapel, Old South Meeting House, and Old State House. Don't forget to look for the Boston Massacre marker near the Old State House. Stop for lunch at Faneuil Hall. Then continue on towards North End to Paul Revere's house. Then stop by Old North Church and Copp's Hill Burial Ground. On the second day, I recommend spending it in Charleston and combining it with a trolley tour. Take a trolley tour to Charleston Navy Yard to see the USS Constitution. Be prepared to wait in line to see the USS Constitution. Then head over to Bunker Hill. You can then continue exploring Boston on the trolley tour the rest of the day. Check out this video with helpful tips for families going on self-guided tours of the Freedom Trail. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more family vacation ideas. Thanks for watching.